and here you can see you can create different kind of animation like bounce animation, and here you can see the next one is bend tool. You can also create bend tool animation with this help elastic motion. It has a lot of presets. And next one is stop motion. You can also create stop motion, and here is vehicle property, and here are some tools. Typewriter, you can create typewriting animations, and also with offset layers you can make offset of your layers in just a few seconds. With this tool you can create cycle animation, ping pong, offset, continue. And next one is key selector. Now you can easily select keys from your work area at current time, before current time, at current time in your composition. And here is main thing I want to show you. It has 12 categories, over 130 tools. With the help of this tool you can save a lot of times of your working. You can download this extension from this website motionapp.com, and here its package. You can buy this extension and it has also some free version. So now click on this button, download now, then go to this website, and from here download this ZXP UXP Installer. And here you can see for Windows, download for Windows. After downloading all of these, and now you have this. With this help you can install your Mobar extension, and simply select this file and drag and drop it over here. So it will automatically install this extension in your PC. So don't worry, it will do the job for you. Make sure your After Effects is closed before installing this extension. Okay, after that let's open our After Effects. First of all we will enable this extension. Let's go to Window Extension and select this extension Mobar from here. So first of all we will create this ball bouncing animation with the help of this Mobar extension. So we will do all of this. So here is the extension. You can dock it over here. You can undock it like so, and you can move it anywhere, right? You can re-dock it over here like so. And so first of all I want to show you one magic. The magic is that, and here you can see here are a lot of compositions, images and different kinds of folders, but they are not organizable. So how to organize them in just a one click with the help of Mobar extension. So you don't need to select any kind of folder, you don't need to create any kind of folder and arrange them and typing their names. You can make all of this in just a one click. And here is magic. Click on this folder which is project, and here is the option organize project. So now let's see this magic. So here are a lot of functions that I will teach you in after few minutes. And just click apply, and here are all composition, and this is asset folder. Inside asset folder here are all images, and here are all vector files. So first I want to show you a little bit introduction of this tool. So how to customize it. And here is the tool. At the top you can see the search bar. Here you can search all of effects within After Effects. Maybe they are built in or maybe they are in Mobar extension. For example, here is effect curves. You can use this effect. It is built-in effect in After Effects, but you can search it from here like so. Okay, you can search any kind of tools. And okay, here is some settings option, and here is the general option, and here is the theme option. You can select high contrast if you like it, and high contrast B, and but I like medium contrast. I will teach you every tool step by step with details. The first tool is our animation tool, and here is a question mark. By clicking on it you can read all the instruction about these tools and how to use these tools. By hovering your cursor on it, here you can see some instructions and you can read them how to use this tool. Okay, you can click undock, and now you can move it anywhere. So okay, first of all we will create this animation, ball bouncing animation. So first animation our is elastic animation. How to create elastic animation? Let's go to elastic position, and I want to show you. Here is the elastic animation, how I create in just a one click. By holding Alt I will remove its expression, and then by holding Control I will remove its keyframes. First select this one, press Ctrl Alt Home and press Ctrl Home. The elastic animation works between 5 to 7 frames between keys. First select the layer, press P, add position key and move your playhead around 7 frames. And here you can see you can type here 7. This is a fast way, and at this position and move it over here, and then move it at the beginning and move it upside like so. Okay, let's play. We have totally simple animation. One thing more I want to show you, keep in mind always the last key should be linear. Okay, so select the first key, press F9 and then select this position value, then click on this option elastic motion. Let's play, and now you have elastic animation. Okay, let's go to scale, and here I want to show you this is a scale animation and this is a elastic scale animation. So with the help of elastic motion, you can create a scale, elastic animation and position animation in just a few seconds. Okay, let's come back our main, and so now I will create this ball bouncing animation. First I will select this ball, press P first. Okay, I will delete this. Let's go back, go to images, and first I will search here ball, drag and drop it over here, press S and scale it down, and again scale it down a little bit more and move it over here, press P. So it works on position value bouncing animation. So first select the position property, right click and separate dimensions. It works best on separate dimension, right? So move your playhead at the beginning and type here 7 because it works between 5 to 7 keyframes, and then add the Y value and move it at the beginning and move this ball upside like so. Okay, let's play. Now you can see we have totally simple animation. And one thing more here I want to show you, you should keep always the last key linear. Okay, so select this property, then click on it, bounce, and here are some options, and here is the gravity option, you can choose it, and here is the squash and stretch option, and here is the auto rotate option, but I will keep it as a simple. Just click on it, apply. In the effects panel you can see it has a lot of effects. Let's move it over away and close all of these up. Okay, let's play again. Now you can see you have bouncing animation, bounce animation. Let's select again this property, and click on this option, spin option. So now let's play again. Now you can see this ball is spinning but it is not moving. So at this time I will create a long vertical animation. So how to create that? Let's move our playhead over here and add the X position keyframe and move your playhead over here like so and change the X value, right? So now let's play again, and now you have ball bouncing animation and also you have the ball rolling. You can also customize this bouncing animation. Let's go to bouncing settings, and here are gravity presets. You can set the light, and let's play again, and here you can see now you have much bouncing. So in this way you can create ball bouncing animation in just a few seconds. Next is elastic animation. So next is spin animation. Let's play, and here you can see you have the spin animation. How to create spin animation? So it's very simple. First I will select this layer. I'm gonna delete this spin effect. So select this layer and click on spin. So let's play, and now you can see now you have spin animation. You can control the spin animation from here. Okay, you can decrease the speed. Okay, and here is the reverse option. You can make reverse animation like so. So it's more easier. So next option is wiggle property, and let's play, and here you can see it has wiggle animation. So how to create wiggle animation? First I by holding alt and move this expression. So it's very super simple. First I will delete this effect. So it's very super simple how to create this wiggle animation. First select your layer, then click on it, wiggle property. Please select at least one property to apply this effect. So first you need to select the property. I will select the position value over here, then click wiggle property. So now you have wiggle animation. Okay, so this is customizable. You can control it from the effect panel, and here is the frequency. You can increase or decrease, and here is the amount. You can set it 100, right? And here are some more details: complexity, loop durations, posterize time, and here is the separation option. You can make it 100, X, Y, Z direction. You can change by yourself like so. Okay, so let's play again. So now you have this kind of wiggle animation. Okay, and here is the frequency, which is speed, and you can increase or decrease its speed. Okay, like so. So in this way you can create wiggle animation in just a few seconds. So next option is blinking. Let's play, and here you can see this is a blinking animation. How you can create this blinking animation? So first select your layer, then click on this option blinker flicker. Just click and now you can see the magic. Now you have blinking animation. Next option is stop motion. This is a stop motion. Now you can also create this stop motion. So how to create this? First I will delete all of these layers. So first select your layer, then click on it, stop motion. So let's see the magic, and now you can see we have stop motion. Okay, so next option is auto fader. So how you can create this fade effect? You can also apply this fade effect in and out point on your video, on your audio. So it's very easy. So first I will select this layer and I'm gonna delete all of this effect. Select your layer and click on this option auto fader. It will create fade in and fade out effect for you, and now you can see fade in and fade out. Okay, you can create fade in and fade out effect on your images or on your video, and also you can create this fade in and fade out effect on your audio. So now let's close this one. Next is glare. So how to use glare effect? So first you need drive animation. First I will select one layer and press P and then add the position value and move it few frames forward and then move it upside like so. Before applying this glare animation, first select the one property of your one layer. After that select the all other layers. Okay, so let's click on it, glare. So let's play. Now you can see you have the glare animation in just a one click. And here is the control option. From here you can create some little bit offset like so. And here is the read value. You can move it along x-axis and you can change xy, right, like so, or you can select the y option like so. By selecting this layer, then select the other layer. You can also apply some plastic animation. Let's see how it works. Plastic animation, so which is looking more interesting with the elastic animation, how it is looking. You can also apply this spin animation on it. First you need to select the property and select all of other layers and click spin. You can create this kind of animation with a lot of players in just a one click. Okay, so next animation is band animation. How to create band animation? So let's go, and here I will show you how to create band animation. First select the layer, then select the animation tool and click on this option, band option. Okay, so after applying this effect, here you can see inside effect panel you can make band power animation like so, and here is the vertical horizontal option. You can make horizontal or vertical, and here is the band option. You can mirror it like so, and you can make center like so. There are different kinds of bands option. After that, here is the band option. How much band do you need? And here is the flip option. You can make it flip. First of all, I will introduce selection tools. Click here, and you can also click over here to undock this tool. And the first option is select matching property. So first you need to select the property of any one layers. For example, here is the scale value. This is animated properties, and then click the select matching property. So what it will do, from here you need to select the scope. Here are a lot of options. So here I will select the matching properties, and you can select this scope or layers in composition within selected layers. Then click select properties. So what it will do, it will select all the matching properties within the composition, right? So it's very easy to select all same properties within the composition. So next option is invert selection. For example, I have select this layer first, then I will click on invert selection. What it will do, it will select all other layers except these selected layers. Next option is select layers at frame. For example, I will place my playhead over here, right? Then I will click on select layers at frame. What it will do, it will select all layers under this playhead. For example, I move this playhead forward, then I will click select layers at frame. So it will select all layers under this playhead. So next option is select odd and even layer. Just click odd and even layers, and here is the scope. First select the scope, all layers in composition within selected layers. Select the scope and select odd layers. it will select only odd layers. Then click select even layers, it will select only even layers. And here is the option auto close, and then it will auto close after completing this operation, right? So this is very interesting and useful tools. You must use this one. So next is select every number layer. Just click on it, and here is the scope value. All layers in the composition are within selected layers. Here you need to define the numbers. Which number do you want to select? For example, I want to select 3 layers, and all 3 layers it will select. Just click select every number layers. What it will do, it will select only 3 layers. So I will close this one. This is very interesting. The random selection or deselection. Click here. First is the ratio. How much ratio do you want for selection? Here is the option. You can select all. Here is the select randomly. You can click randomly. It will select only randomly. Here is the deselect option. Deselect all randomly. Just click over here. It will deselect all randomly. And here is the select randomly. Close this one. The next option is select text objects. So first I will select this text tool and I will type here. For example, first I will press Ctrl D and duplicate these layers 3 times, 2 times more. Select text objects. So it will select only text layers within the composition. I hold shift, then I will click on select text box. It will select all other layers except text layer. Next option is nulls. It will select only nulls. So just click select nulls. It will select all nulls within the composition. By holding shift, then click nulls. It will select all others layer except null. Okay, select pre-compounds. So what it will do, it will select all pre-comps within the composition. First you need to click pre-comp. It will select all pre-comps within the composition. Just you need to click pre-comps. It will select all pre-comps within the composition, right? So next option is select shape objects. Click on it. It will select only shape layers. By holding shift, then click shape object. It will select all others layer except shape layers. So next option is select 3D layers. It will select only 3D layers. I have no 3D layers. First I will make some 3D layers. I have only 2 layers. Then I will click select 3D layers. It will select all 3D layers within the composition. So next tool is select guide layers. Just click, it will select only guide layers. By holding shift, then click guide layers. It will select all others layer except guide layers. So next option is light selection. Select lights. It will select all lights layer within the comp. So next option is select audio. If you want to select all audio layers within the comp, just click select audio layers. It will select only audio layers within the comp. So next is the select all parent layers. For example, first I make some layers parent. For example, I will select all of these layer by holding shift. Then I will click and make parent with this text. Then I will click on this select all parent layers. It will select all parent layers. This is the parent layers. So next option, select all child layer. Just click. It will select all child layers within the composition. Select complete hierarchy. For example, first I need to select one parent layer. For example, this is a parent layer. First I will select this one. Then I will click select complete hierarchy. It will select all child layers within the comps. The next tool is layers. Undock it. First of all, we need a one layer. Let's go to rectangle. Select the rectangle and create a rectangle like so. Click duplicate layers, and here are some options. Number of layers. How many layers do you need? Here I will define. For example, I need 3 layers, and here is the position offset. Here I will define the position of the selected layers. I need along x-axis minus 200, right? I mean it will go upside, right? Then here is the parenting option. Parent to original or parent in chain, you can select. It's all up to you. Okay, then click duplicate. So it will create 3 layers along y-axis, the distance between minus 200, right? So it's very easy to create a lot of shapes along any axis. So next option is shift layer times. First you need to select the layers. Okay, for example, I select this layer and I want to move this layer at the current position. So first I will select this layer, then I will click shift layer times. Okay, it will automatically move this layer from here to at the current time. Okay, if you have a lot of layers, you want to move them at the same time, just click on shift layer times. Okay, it will move your all layers at the current time where is your playhead located. Okay, by holding control then click shift layer times. Here you can see you can move all selected layers along left side by clicking on this point, 1 frame left side. Okay, if you want to move the layers 10 frames, you can click on this point. It will move 10 frames left side. If you want to move layers 1 frames right side, you can click on this option. If you want to move the layers 10 frames right side, then you can click on this option. And here you can see move selected layers 10 frames to the right. It is also showing the instruction, you can read them. Okay, this is very useful option for moving and shifting the layers. So next tool is order layers. Just click. What it will do, here you can define selected layers, all layers. Selection order, you can order them by clicking on this. You can make the reverse order of the selected layers. Here you can see it is opposite, 1 2 3 4. So next option is alphabetical. You can also arrange them all of these layers by clicking on this option, alphabetical. The next option is random. You can arrange them random. The next option is layer in point, okay, or layer out point. So next is offset layers. If you want to make an offset of all of these layers, just simply select all of these layers and then you can click offset layers. And here you can see this pop-up menu, and here is the setting, offset value. How many frames do you want offset? Okay, here you can define. And here is the offset layers. You can apply this on offset layers, trim start point or trim end point or sequence, right? And here is the method. What kind of method do you want the offset? For example, ascending. I am going to click ascending. It will make a 5 frames offset of every selected layers within active comp. You can make descending, or you can make random offset, or you can selected offset, right? So next option is rename layer. I have already selected all of these layers, then click rename layers, and here type name Adnan, right? And here is the separators option. You can select the dot option, dash, this dash option. Okay, I will select this option, and here you can see it is showing Adnan dash 01, right? And here is the numbering option, so I will start it from 01. Then you can click apply, and here is the more option. Click on this arrow. You can make it lowercase or uppercases, right, or title case. Then you can click on this option apply. Okay, and here you can see, so it will automatically rename all selected layers. Automatically it will create a numbering, and here you can see 1 2 3. So next option is trim layers. Okay, so now I have these keyframes. I want to trim right side and left side of all of these selected layers. Just click on this. It will trim the selected layers by their first and the last, in point and out point. And now you can see the magic. Okay, now Control C, undo, and the next option is you can trim selected layers by their last keys. Okay, so by clicking on this option, here you can see it will trim only the last keyframe. So next option is the trim selected layers by their first keys. Just click on this option, and now you can see the magic. It has trimmed all the left side of the first keyframes. So next option is set layer colors. Simply select this layer. For example, I have a lot of layers, so these all layers have the different colors. You need to click, or you need to select all of this layer, then click on this option based on layer selected. It will automatically set the colors based on the layer order, right? So next option is based on layer hierarchy. So it will automatically apply the colors based on layer hierarchy. Just click on this option. So here is not hierarchy option. For example, I will select 3 layers. First I will create a hierarchy and link them with this layer. Okay, now we have a hierarchy. So what it will do, it will create a same color. Now I will click on this option. Now you can see it is creating a same colors of all hierarchy. Next option is based on layer type. For example, null layers, shape layer, text layers. According to the layer types, it will create a colors. So you need to just click on this option based on layer type. You don't need selecting all of this layer. Just click on this option. It will automatically create colors for your all layers. So next option is set anchor point. Set anchor point option. Okay, I click on this option, drop down. For example, I have these layers, and here is the anchor point. You can move this anchor point with this help, and you can move it middle left side, top left, or top, center, anywhere you can move this anchor point easily with this help. You can also add this controller and just click on this option, and here you can see you have full controller. And here is the position option. You can set this anchor point at any point. I want to set it bottom right. Okay, just click on it and it will set the anchor point at bottom right. You can manually range this anchor point, but how? First you need to go inside, and here is the custom option. Select this one, and then you can move this anchor point from here along horizontal like so. And here you can see you can move it along horizontal, or you can move it along vertical easily. So this is the custom option. So next option is parent to null. You can create a parent to null. For example, I will select all of these layers. Click on this option, parent to null. So what it will do, if you have not selected any layer, for example, I have not selected any layer, I'm gonna click on this null option. It will create a null empty. Now I will Control C, undo it. So now I'm gonna select all of these layers. Then I will click on this null option. What it will do, this is a parent layers and these are all child layers. Here you can see these all layers are linked with this null layers automatically in just a one click. And here is the individual options. For example, I will select this layer and then I'm gonna click on this option, individual nulls, and here it will create an individual null for this shape layer. And here is the comp center. You can create a single null in the middle of your comp by clicking on this option. Just you need to click comp center. Okay, and here you can see now you have this null in the middle of this comp in just a one click. And here is the null layer type. You can select the shape layer or null layer. Here is the naming option. You can select default, custom, it's all up to you. Here is the option parent hierarchy. You can set it keep hierarchy or ignore hierarchy. It's all up to you. You can select. Here is the option auto close window after completing the process. Okay, click on it and just click null. The window automatically close and you have the new null. So next option is parent to the first selected. For example, first I will select this one, then I'm going to select all of these. Okay, so what it will do, this is the master main parent null and these are child. Okay, so what it will do, just you need to click parent to first selected. Okay, and here you can see all the bottom layers are child layers. This is the first parent layer. Okay, next option is parent to above layers. For example, I will select this one and then I'm gonna click parent to above layers. Just click. What it will do, it is automatically linked with the above layer. So next option is parent in order of selection. It will parent selector layers as a hierarchy chain in order of selection. For example, I'm gonna select all of these from bottom to top. Then I'm gonna click on this parent in order of selection. Okay, and here you can see what is showing. For example, this is connected with non-07. I mean, this is connected in the top one and the top one is connected with this one, right? And this connected with the above layer and this connected with this one. So next option is lock unlock all layers. You don't need select any layer, just click on this option, lock unlock all layers. It will automatically lock all layers. Next you need to unlock it, just click on it again, then it will automatically unlock all layers. And next option is lock unlock shy layers. I have no shy layers. First I will create a shy layer. I'm gonna select all of these bottom layers, then you need to click on this option to make it shy. Okay, then you can click on this option to hide them, and again you need to click to get back them. Okay, you don't need to select any shy layers, just click on this option, it will hide, and again click on this option, it will automatically show all layers. And here I want to show you some more feature. For example, here you can see here is the favorite option. So what do you can do with this favorite option? I want to use this duplicate layers option again and again. So just you can click on this option favorite. You can see this option over here. Okay, if you want to see order layers over here, just you need to click on this option favorite, and now you have this order layers option over here, and easily you can make all your favorites expressions favorite. So next tool is keyframes. First tool is key selector. Click on it. Okay, now you can see I have two layers with the keyframes. Now you can select the keyframes from the work area. Just click on it. it will select all keyframes within your current composition. So next option is add current time. For example, my playhead is over here, and now I'm gonna click on this add current time. It will select only current time keyframes. And the next option is before current time. I am going to place my playhead over here, and then I'm gonna click on this option before current time. So it will select only before at the current time. First deselect this keyframe, then I'm gonna click on this before current time. It will select before at the current time. And the next option is after current time. It will select only after the current time keyframes. Just click on this option. Now you can see. So next option is copy key values. For example, I have a little square over here, and this is a different square, right? So this is an animate layers. I want to apply copy this value, and I want to apply this value on other layer. Just select the layers and go to copy key values, then select the other layers and simply paste key values. Okay, so now you can see we have the same values. So next option is add secondary value. So how it works, first you need to select the layer, then click on this option secondary value. So first please select a property and try again. First I will select the property. It is working only position. Press P and just click on this option add secondary value. So now here you can see you have the full control. So in this way you can add the secondary value. So next option is snap keys to the frame. For example, so here you can see sometimes it is creating difficulty to moving the keyframes for snapping to the nearest keyframes. So by clicking on this option, just click on it. So now you can easily, so now this keyframe easily snap to the nearest keyframe. So this is very useful feature. You must try this one. Sometimes it is not working and sometimes it is working. Okay, so next option is fix overshooting keys. For example, I have lot of many animations. I am gonna move this shape over here, and now I have 3 type animations. Like so, you can just click on this option fix overshooting option. Okay, so now you have the same value. So in this way you can fix the overshooting option. So next option is separate X, Y and retaining easing. So it is very easy method. You can separate every property of the layer. Just you need to select the property, then click on this option separate X, Y. Okay, and here you can see, and now you have the save animation, and also you have this separate property, and also you have the separate property. So next option is clone keys. So now you can copy multiple keys from the multiple layers easily. Just you need to select the keyframes and place your playhead where you want, place it, and then click on this option clone keys. So it will automatically clone that keys, and now you have the animation with clone keys. Okay, Control C. So next option is clone and mirror keys. First select all of these keyframes, then click on this option clone and mirror keys. Okay, now you have the animation and with the clone and mirror, right? Control Z. Next option is time reverse keys. For example, I have these stars with the animation. First I will select these layers, press U and reveal the keyframes. First I will copy these keyframes with the help of these clone keys, and here you can see I have this kind of animation, but I want to reverse at this point. Simply select these keyframes, then you need to click on this time reverse keys. Okay, now you have time reverse keyframe animation. So it's very easy for you. You can also right click and you can go keyframe assistant, and from here you can select the time reverse keyframes. So you have 2 options, and which is the best for you, you can select according to your desire. Okay, so next option is shift keys time. Just click on this option. First you need select the keyframes, and here is the option. Just click. Now you can see it is automatically move the keyframes 1 frames to the left side. How many frames do you want? Here is the option 10 frames. If you want move the keyframes 10 frames left side, just click over here. You can move the keyframes to the right side by clicking on this button. Here is the custom shift. Here you can define how many frames do you want shift. For example, I want move the -12 to the left side. Just type here, then click custom shift. Okay, if you want to move them right side, just type only 12 over here, then click custom shift. It will easily move the selected keyframes to the right side. Okay, so next is offset. So now you can create offset of multiple layers at the same times. But how? First you need to select all of these layers, then click on this option offset keys. Press U. Now you can see the all keyframes over here. So here is the offset option. Here you can define the frames. How many frames do you want offset to the keyframes? Select the keyframes. Then here is the option group keyframes by layer. Here is the method. What method do you want? Ascending, descending, or random? Okay, just click on this option ascending. It will automatically create a offset of the keyframes according to the method ascending. Here is the descending option, and this is a random option. So in this way you can create cool animation in your project. So now close this one. So next tool is align keys to the current time. For example, I want to align all of these keyframes at the current time. Just click on this option. It will automatically align the keyframes over here. So next option is align keys to the endpoint. So by clicking on this option, align keys to the endpoint, it will automatically aligns all the keyframes to the endpoint. So next option is align keys to the out point. Clicking on it, and now you have the magic, and here you can see your all keyframes. If they are selected, they are automatically aligned to the out point. So next option is key looper. This is very interesting section. Don't miss out and don't skip this part. This is very important. You can make your animation more interesting and cool. You can create a cycle animation, ping pong animation, or you can create the offset of your animation, or you can make them continuous. So how to that? Let's learn it. I have this layer with this simple animation which is linear. Okay, now by pressing F9 I have made it smooth animation. This is the key looper. First this option is loop in, and here is the type. What kind of animation do you want? So I want only cycle animation. Click on it. So it will create a cycle animation, and here you can see this is the dynamic controls. If this is selected, then you have this effects, loops, position. Let's play and check it. Now you can see there is nothing. Why? Because I have selected loop in option over here. So I need to select loop out. After selecting loop out, now you have cycle animation. Okay, if you want create loop in and loop out, just you need to select loop in and loop out option. So now we have much more interesting animation. Okay, now you have the full control. You can fully customize this animation. Here is the type. You can select type ping pong, and let's play again. And now you have ping pong animation, looking more cool and amazing. Okay, so next type is offset. You can create the offset. You can create multiple animation at the same times by selecting the multiple layers. Next option is continuous. If you are selecting this option continue, so now you have this kind of animation. Let's play and check it now. And the next one is easing. So this is more interesting option, easing. You can use them. For example, first of all I will select this layer, then I'm going to graph editor, and here you can see I have this kind of graph. Okay, so let's play and check it now. Now you have this kind of animation. Let's go to easing and unlock it. So this is sign option. By clicking on this sign option, now you have animation this kind of. Okay, this is all experimental. You need to learn it and make practice and try again. Okay, by selecting these keyframes, then the option is sign out. By clicking on this option, now you have sign out graph. Now you have starting fast and end slow animation. Start fast and end slow animation. Okay, again by selecting all of this keyframe, and this is a sign in and sign out. Okay, so now you have easy ease graph, right? Start slow, middle fast, and end slow, right? If you want to create this kind of animation, you can select sign in out option. Okay, again I'm gonna select this quad. Click on this quad option. Now you have quad animation. It means this is a start slow and fast, right? First I'm gonna delete this loop option that I have already applied on it. Let's go back, select these keyframes again. Let's go to the graph editor. Okay, Again select this graph, quad in out. By clicking on this option, now you have this kind of graph. Start slow, middle fast, and more slow. These are all practical and experimental tools. You must try this one and make practice, right? So here is the linear. If you want to make them linear, just click on this. Here is the standard. If you want fast in and sluggish out, just click on it. If you want steady in and ease out animation, just click on it. If you want slow in and gentle out, just click on it. So next tool is composition. Click and undock it from here. The first option is create a camera rig. So how to create a camera rig? First I will import some pictures. For example, I have two pictures over here. Okay, then click create a camera rig. It will work in just a moment. Then you need to click on this option and select the custom view and select two views to see what is going over here. And now you have full control of your camera. First select your layers and make them 3D. Right now you can see, okay, put it over here. Now you can see through this camera in two views. Okay, select this controller. This is main controller. You can move this camera along horizontal. Let's see how it is working. Right, you can right click and reset it like so. You can also click on this option, reset option. Next option is pitch, and you can move this camera like so. Okay, and right click, reset it. Next I will create some depth over here, move it forward and just move it backward, right? And okay, then press S and scale it up like so, and maybe over here. Okay, let's select this controller and here is the Z. Now you can rotate your camera along Z axis. Okay, Control Z. Next is the track option. With this help track option, you can zoom in and zoom out directly. And here you can see how it works. Okay, now you have full control in your effects panel. You can directly customize your camera from here. It's more easier. The next option is transform. Here you can see track option, and now you can move. Now you can totally move your camera like so. How it works here you can see, right? Next option is wire pedestal. Now you can move your camera along vertical, up and down. Control C. Next option is dolly. You can zoom and zoom out your camera. Here you can see. The best thing about it, camera shake animation with this help. So how to create? Here I will set a little bit frequency and little bit amplitude and complexity. Okay, you can animate this wiggle animation. Let's play, and now you can see little bit shaky camera shake animation. You can increase it. Just increase the frequency and complexity. Okay, let's play again. Now you have little bit more camera shake animation, right? Here you can increase the complexity and increase the frequency, and here you can increase the amplitude. Amplitude means its height. Okay, let's play again. Now you can see you have much more camera shake animation. Okay, you can reset them all of these settings by clicking on this option reset. So now let's again go to composition and undock it from here. Then click auto trim comb. How it works? For example, first I go to composition and composition setting, and here you can see I have 8 seconds composition. So now I am going to increase its duration 15 seconds. Hit OK. So now I have 15 seconds comb. So how it works? It works only in point and out point of your selected layers. For example, I'm gonna trim this layer first by holding Alt and left square bracket, and then I'm gonna place our playhead over here and by holding Alt and right square bracket. So now this is in point and this is the out point. So now it will trim my comb duration on the base of the selected layers in the in point and from the out point. Okay, first select this layer by holding Control, then click on this option auto trim comb. Here you can see I have only 4-second comb. Before I have 15 seconds, now I have 4-second comb, right? So next tool is auto crop combs. By holding shift, click on it, and here are some scopes. Auto crop comb, active comb are selected layers, are in the timeline, are selected combs in the project. You can select the comb from the project panel, or you can select the comb from the timeline. Okay, it works on everything. Here is the option, how much padding do you want around the cropping. Okay, so how it works? For example, I want to crop this comp too. So first I will select the comp from the project panel. Then I will click on it. Active comp auto crop. So now you can see it has automatically cropped your comp. So it is very amazing. And here you can see it has also margin, only 20 pixel. So in this way you can crop any kind of images, shapes, elements or everything. So next I want to give you some more examples. For example, I have a shape over here and with the some roundness around. Okay, I want to trim it. First I want to press Ctrl Alt Home and Ctrl Home to set it in the middle. Maybe it is anywhere in the comp, it will crop that easily. So okay, first I will select this layer. Then I will set the padding, I mean its margin. How many margin do you need around this shape? I will set only 50 or maybe 40. Okay, and here are some more options, you can read them. So at this time I will apply active comp selector layers. Okay, just click on it and now you can see it has trimmed that shape easily and with the margin of 40 pixels. So in this way you can trim any kind of images, shapes or text, anything. One thing more I want to show you. So now at this time I have this text. I want to crop it with the margin of 40 pixels. And at this time selected comps in the timeline. So this is a layer. So I need to click on this option, active comp selector layers. So now it works and here you can see. So this is very fast and time saving Mobar extension. Okay, in this way you can crop any kind of images or shapes or any kind of elements. So thanks to Mobar extension. So next option is pre-comp. First select your layer, then click on this option, pre-comp. So here is the name, you can rename it, you can choose some setting. Here is the some settings. You can auto crop composition, you can select this option and you can select this option, open new composition. Just click and it will automatically crop your comp and automatically it will open your new comp, right? So next option is batch scale comp. By clicking on this option you can scale the selected comp easily. Here is the option, you can set the settings and here is the percentage. I want make it 50%. Just click on this option. You can apply this batch scale option on comp, active comp or selected comp. You can directly apply this option on the selected comp from this project panel. Now click on this option, scale. So now it is decreasing scale because I have decreased my percentage. Now press Ctrl C, undo it. Next option is batch comp settings. Now you can directly customize your comp from here. You can set the different kind of presets and you can change the frame rate, and here are some presets. You can choose presets and here is the resolution and here is the duration, how many duration. For example, I need only 20 seconds, right? Here you can select the seconds or frames. Here are some more options for motion blur, shutter phase, sample par rate. Okay, it's all up to you what kind of setting do you need, and then click OK. So these are settings, it will apply it on your current composition. Hit OK. So next option is export comps as new project. Okay, so this is most useful and important tools in Mobar extension. You can directly select the comp from your project panel. For example, from here you can export them as a new project, right? And you can simply click on this option and here are some scope. You can select the active comps or selector comps, separate project files. Okay, and here is the naming option and here is the destination, where do you want to save your project. Save changes and export, and here is the option export without saves. Just click and here you need to define your project name. Okay, then click OK. So it will automatically export your desired project, your desired destination. Just first you need to define your destination and rename it. For example, I want to rename it example, right? And hit OK. Then click on this option, save changes and export. Hit OK. Okay, reveal selector. So next option is project. Click and undock it from here. First you need to select your layers, then click on this option, reveal selector layers option. So it will automatically show up your desired selected element. Next option is reveal current comp. So click on this option and here you can see your current comp. Next option is reveal After Effects script folder. Just click on this option. Now you have all scripts. Okay, go inside and here you can see my favorite scripts and that I have downloaded from the internet. So next option is create folder structure. So this is very amazing and interesting and very time saving option. Create a folder structure. So here you can see here are some options. Basic, you can create some folders, basic folders, or some simple folders, or you can create essential folders for your new project. Okay, and here are some master. You can create some master folders. Okay, just click on this option and it will automatically create some folder. And here you can see you have assets folder. Inside asset folder you have reference, after effects, import, audio, images folder, video folder, and pre-comps folder. And here is the working comp and master comp folder. This is very useful and time saving option for you, for every motion designer, for every app user. Okay, so next option is organize project. For example, I have some images and some video audio elements, some compositions. I want to arrange them in a different type of folders. This will do the job for you. Okay, so you don't need to select any kind of images and folders, and you don't need to create any kind of folders for images, videos, audios. Okay, for 3D 2D files you don't need. Just click on this option, organize project, and here you can see asset type. If you have assets, if you have 3D files, audio, images, videos, com, solids, missing files, it will create all type of folders for you. Here is some option, remove unused items. It will also remove some unused items from your project and it will clean your all project. Okay, so just click on this option, apply, and now you can see the magic over here. Okay, let's see the magic. Click apply. Now you have ready-made all folder arranged in just one click. Okay, and here you can see everything separated in images, audio, and comps and solids. So next option is clean up your project. So this is very useful. And here some tags, you can tweak them. Select the option tweak unused items and select the option remove disable effects, remove disabled expressions, clear render queue, right, and purge all memory and cache. Okay, the last one is the scope, current scope or all comps. You can select all compositions. Okay, then click clean up, and here you can see are you sure you want to delete all files for 62 MB from your disk cache? Hit OK. Operation has been successfully completed. Removed one render queue items and also it has cleared my disk cache. Okay, now you have much enough space. So in this way you can clean up your all projects. So next tool is guides. Click on docket. First I'm gonna create little bit shape over here. First I need to create a guides. So here option is the add guides. Just click on it and it will create a guides around your selected layers. And here is the option show guide and hide guide. You can hide guides from here. And here is the option log guides or unlike guides, and you can click on this option clear guides. So it will clear guides for you. You can add guides left side, you can add guides along right side and top side, bottom, and you can add the center, right? And you can also add the guides in the middle like so. Here you can see you have guides, and you can add the guides at the anchor point. First I will clear all of these guides. Now click on this option add guides anchor point. So where is the anchor? It will automatically create a guide in the middle of your composition, right? First I'm gonna delete this one. Now clear guides, click on this option add guides anchor point. So it will automatically add guides in the middle of your composition. So next tool is create a guides grid system. Click on it. Now move it away. So how to create, and here you can see some rows. How many rows do you need? For example, I need 2 rows, 2 columns. You can choose according to your need. So I will set it 3 by 3, which is rule of thirds for photographing, for designing. Okay, 3 by 3, and here is the margin. You can set the margin around top 50, at the bottom around 50. Okay, and left side, here you can set left side margin, and here you can see margin left side. I'm going to margin around right side, and here is the right side margin. 50. So now your grid is ready, and here you can increase more rows and more columns. Just click on this option. Here is the golden ratio. First I clear this guides from here, and here is the golden ratio option. You can clear this option, and here is the full control option, and you can disable it from here. Enable it, you can increase the stroke size, and here is the scale option, and here is the flip option, vertical or horizontal. So next option is view. Click on view tools and undock it. First I'm gonna delete this golden ratio. So here is the option solo layers. How if you have a lot of layers, for example, I'm gonna go back. I'm going to select another project, which is this one. So here you can see this is the option, and the first tool is solo layers preview. By holding control, then click on this option. It will solo viewer for your selected layers. So next option is solo layers timeline. You can click only selected layer is visible on the timeline. Again click OK. It will show you all other layers. The next option is white background. So how it works? First I'm gonna disable all layers. First disable this title action save. So how it works? So first you can create white background, you can create gray background and black background, and here is the set BG color. You can set the desired color for your background like so. So next option is toggle checkerboard. You can click on this option, toggle checkerboard. This is very useful feature. You can use toggle checkerboard option directly from here. Okay, you can click over here. The next option is reset view. You can reset it 100% by clicking on this option. You can reset view 50%. The best thing about this tool is the feature is save screenshot. Okay, let's unhide all of this layer and uncheck this transparency. Now you can directly take a screenshot from your current active composition, and now you can easily save them. First, here is the option save screenshot. Click on it, and here is the format. Which format do you like? PNG, JPG. Here is the resolution, full resolution, half, third. Here is the naming option. Here is the scope option. You can select the active comp, or you can select comp from the project panel from here, right? Here is the export option. Where do you want to export? Select the destination. I'm gonna save it on the desktop, and here is the file name. Name it name, any kind of name. Then hit and then click export. So it will export your this image in your desired location. Okay, let's see. So now I have this image over here, and here you can see. So next option is expression. So how to use it? Click on it, undock it. First I'm gonna unhide all of these layers. So first I will create a little bit shape over here. Press Ctrl Alt Home and Ctrl Home to set it in the middle of your current composition. So how to use this expression? First I'm gonna create a one expression. Select this layer, press P, and by holding Alt and create a wiggle expression. Type again wiggle 5y10. Okay, click anywhere. So here you can see I have expression. So here is the option. You can enable expression, you can disable expression. First you need to select the layers. First you need to select the property. Which property do you want to disable? Otherwise it will disable all expression, which is the selected layer. It will apply on all properties. Okay, first you need to select the property, then click on this option, disable option. The next option is enable expression. Just select your layer or select the property, then click on it, enable expression. So it will automatically enable the expression of your selected layers. Next option is to remove expression. With the help of this expression, you can remove the expression easily. Here you can see. I press Ctrl Z, undo. Next option is bake expression. Now you can create keyframes easily of your expression. First select your layer, then click on bake expressions. So press U and now zoom it, and here you can see now you have all keyframes of your expression. Press Ctrl Z, so close it. Next option is remove expression with errors. With single click you can remove the expressions with the errors in your selected layers, in your comps, or in your entire project. Now close it. So next option is shapes. How to use these shape tools? So first option is path edit. For example, I have one path. Here you can see I have this path. So if I have not selected this path, Now you can first you need to select your shape, then click on this option path edit mode. So now you can directly customize your path points easily, right? Now I'm gonna delete this one. So next option is circle wizard. With the help of you can create a circle, decide circle, and here you can define the radius, and here is the fill color. You can select the fill color, and stroke value you can define the stroke value, how much stroke do you need. Next is the add dynamic controller. You can add the dynamic controller to customize these settings again or later, right? And click on it. So now it will create the circle for you with that stroke, and here is the controller, and here is the radius you can use. Now you can fully customize it. Now you can fully use this tool. Next is the stroke. You can also enable or disable the stroke, and also enable fill or disable fill option from here. And here is the stroke distance, how much distance, and here is the stroke width. You can increase or decrease, and here is the dashes option. You can enable dashes option, how much dashes do you need, and you can set the gap between your dashes. Okay, so next option is offset, and you can set the offset, and here is the alignment option. You can set the alignment along x-axis, right, along y, and you can set, and now you have full control of your circle. So next option is, so now I'm gonna delete this one. First delete this one. Next option is rectangle, and it has the same settings. So next option is grid overlay. By clicking on this option, now you can easily create grids, and here you can see you have the controller. You can increase the grid options from here like so, and here is the gutter option, and here is the appearance option. You can increase the stroke value of your grids, and here's the color. You can change the color of your grids, and now you have full control to customize your grids. So okay, let's first I will delete this one. So next option is connect elements. So how to use? First I need two elements. First this one, and I have two rectangle. So how it works? So first you need to select two layers. Which do you want to connect? Then click on this option. By holding control, click connect elements. So now it will create a lines for your. Okay, now you can fully customize these lines from here. Here is the stroke size. Okay, here is the trim. You can animate it, and here is the offset, and here is the star trim. Now you can animate this line easily from your effects panel. The best thing about it, and now you can create the arc mode. Now you have arc, right? You can reverse it easily. Now you have arc, and here is the size. How much size do you need? So next option is trim path controller. Shape layer or shape property must be selected. I'm gonna select the shape, and it has no stroke. First you need stroke. Okay, I don't need fill. Uncheck it. So decrease its size. So next option is trim path controller. Just click on it. First you need to select your shape. So here is the trim path. Now you can control it. Now you can directly customize it. Here you can change its offset, right? And here is the swap direction option. You can swap the direction of it. Okay, now I'm gonna close this one. So next option is consistent stroke. For example, if you have any kind of shape, for example I have this shape with the stroke, right? If you want to increase or decreasing its size, okay, you can see its stroke is changing his size. So to constrain its size, you need to select this option, consistent stroke width. Just click on this option. Now if you are increasing or decreasing its size, its original stroke size will be constrained. Okay, so next option is separate shapes. For example, I have lot of shapes. First I will delete this one. For example, I have a lot of shapes in a single layer. You can see I have a single layer. If I press P, I can move all shapes all together. Okay, now I can separate them in just one click. First select your shape layer, then click on it, separate shapes to layers. So now you have all individual layers, and also you have original one. Press Ctrl C. Okay, by holding Ctrl, if you click on this option, merge separate shapes to layer, what it will do, it will delete the original one, and it will create individual all other layers. So next option is merge layers. So now you can easily merge all individual layers into one shape layers. First select all of these layers, then click merge shape layers. So now you have original one. By holding control, then click on this merge shape layers. So what it will do, so now it will delete all other layers and it will create a one single merge shape layer. Okay, so next option, select all strokes. So with this help, press Ctrl Z. With this help, you can select multiple shape strokes at the same times. First select all of shape, then click on it, select all strokes. So now you can easily customize stroke at the same times. Now you can see. Okay, next option is select all fields. By clicking on it, now you can customize all shapes fields at the same times. Okay, this is very useful feature in Mobar extension. Thanks to Mobar extension owner. So next option is you can toggle between fill and stroke easily. So first you need to select layers. So if it is not working, you need to close this option. Then select all of this layer. Again go to shapes and undock it, and now you can see. Again click toggle fill stroke option. So now you can toggle between fill and stroke. Again click on it. So now easily you can toggle between fill and stroke. It works only selected layers. Next option is cap join meter and cap join round, cap join bevel. I will hide all of these layers. First I need to create one line and increase its size around 60. Okay, it's fine. So by clicking on this option, cap join option, first you need to select your layer, click on it, cap join meter. You can make it meter, click on it, cap join round, you can round it. If it is not working, close this option and let's go back to again shape, right, undock it. First select your layer and click on this option, cap join round, and now you have rounded cap. Again click cap join bevel. You can create bevel, you can create join meter by clicking on this option. Click on text option and undock it from here like so. The first option is find and replace text. Click over here. This is the find field and type here the word which do you want to replace. For example, I want to replace this text option. I will type it over here and here type the replacement word. For example, I want to replace it with the word or high. Here is the scope and here you need to select the layers or active composition or select the selected composition. You can select the composition from here or you can select the entire project at the same time. Now match the case, or you can select this option or not and replace all. So now it will automatically change the desired word from your entire project, and here you can see high. Close this one. So next option is number. Okay, click on this number option. If you don't have the number, I will delete this layer first, then I will click on this number counter. It will automatically create a number layers for you, and here is the number counter effects. So how you can customize it. Let's play, and now you can see it start from 0 because start value is 0 and end value 400, and it will animate till to 400. Select this layer, press U, and here you can see the animation. Okay, I will start it from, I will type a 100, then I will type it 1000. So it will start from 100 and it will end at the 1000. Okay, so here you can also control the animation from here. How much animation do you need? For example, I will type here 50%. It will automatically change your animation from here. So it is very easy way. So next go to symbols, and from here you can also add the decimals inside here. For example, how many decimal do you need? I don't need the decimals. And here is the decimal separated point. For example, I will add 1 to decimal over here, right? And here is the decimal separator point. You can add comma or you can add space, right? Okay, I will remove it. Next is the prefix, and here you can choose some symbols. For example, I want to add percentage at the beginning, but I don't want at the beginning. I will add the percentage at the end. So, and here is the option dollars. You can also add dollar sign or pound and euro signs. Okay, it is very easy and animated numbers for you. So it will create animated numbers for you. So it's very easy. Okay, now I will delete this layer. So next is the typewriter option. Just click and it will ask you type your desired text. I will type my name, right? Then click OK. Then let's play. Now you can see you have the typewriter effect. Select your layer and click over here reset option. Okay, so it will automatically set your layers in the middle of this comb. You can also click align horizontal and vertical option over here. Okay, now let's play again. Typewriter animations. You can also customize these scan animations from here, and here you can see cursor on off. You can also on and off this cursor option from here. Now you don't have the cursor. So next is the hide cursor once type and click on this option, and now you can hide the cursor at the end, right? You can increase the scale of your cursor along x-axis, or you can increase the or decrease the cursor. You can also increase the cursor value, cursor color. Select your desired color, which do you like. Okay, so next is the option lorem ipsum text generator. It will automatically generate the text for you, and here is the list. How many lists do you need? Paragraph, words, or list? And here is the numbering. How many numbering do you need of lists, words, or paragraphs, or list? I will select only here words, 3 words only just. And here is the alignment and this dummy text. Click and it will automatically create the text for you. Okay, if you want more customization for this text, you can update it from this button. You can update this from this button. Simply again select your desired settings. For example, I need select paragraph and set it centered alignment and click update, and now you have 3 paragraphs over here. Okay, and just click and close, and this way you can create the paragraphs inside. And here is the text box width. You can increase or decrease the text box width from here, and you can also change the text size from here. And here's the line spacing. How much line spacing do you need? And it is totally customizable. You can customize it according to your need. So next option is click on it. I will type here text animation. Okay, and click OK, and it will automatically create text for you. Simply select this text and then you can click over here. Okay, it will automatically set your text. And here is the text box shape. You can change it square. Okay, and here is the roundness. I will set it as a default, and here is the roundness value. How much now roundness do you need around this box? Next, go to fill option. First I will go to margin and I will increase the size of this box, and from the top I will increase up little bit, and from the bottom, and I will also increase the left and right. Okay, in this way you can increase the size of your box. And here is the fill option. You can change your fill option according to your need, desire, colors, like so. So next option is wiggle text, and you can create text wiggling animation. Just select your desired layer and just click wiggly text, and let's play. Select this layer, press U, and let's play. And now you have wiggly text animation, right? You can customize this text animation. Simply let's come over here. Here is the frame rate. How much do you need the amount of your wiggling? For example, I will increase it, and now you have much wiggling animation, and now you have much text wiggling animation. Okay, and here is the X amount, and how much do you need along vertical. This is a vertical option, this is a horizontal. Okay, just click and now you can see you have this kind of animation. The last option is text reveal animation. This is very important section. Just select your desired layer. You can select single layer or you can select the multiple layers at the same time. Select your layers and click text reveal animation, and here you need to define incoming animations and outgoing animations. First I will define the incoming animation. I want from the direction. Here I will define the direction from bottom, and here you can define the easing option. What kind of easing do you need? I will set it manual. You can set the outgoing direction. I will set it, this is bottom, I will set it top. And here is the easing option. You can select manual or you can select the preset from here. Okay, I will set it manual. And here is the create a controller. You can create a controller. so you can later customize this animation according to your need. And this is close a window after completing this command. Just click apply. Okay, so now we have let's play, and now we have text reveal animation from bottom to top. It's looking cool. Just select this controller, press U key to reveal the animation keyframes, and here you can see incoming and outgoing. Simply select your controller layer, go to effects tab. Simply you can disable it, you can enable it from here. Incoming animation you can disable it from here and enable it from here. You can also animate the images or any other layer, not just text layer. You can also animate any other layers. Okay, I will show you just now. Again, select the direction I need from left. Okay, it is coming from left. I will disable this blur of option. So next is speed. You can also customize the speed of your easing, ease out. And here is the initial distance. How much do you need the distance? For example, I will move it back at this point, and now you can see you can set the initial distance where it will start and where it will finish. So now let's create images animation. I have these images. First I will select these images. Simply select your desired images, go to text and click text reveal animation, and from here select the direction and easing option and also outgoing option from here. Just click and apply. Okay, let's play. Now you have animated images over here. Okay, so in this way you can animate your images, text or any layer. You can also customize this animation. For example, let's select this controller, go to in option. This is coming from the bottom, I will set it from the top. Okay, it will come from the top. Let's play. It is coming from the top. Okay, and going back to the top, because if I will go to outside outgoing animation, and here you can see I have set the direction top and I will set it bottom, then it will go to bottom, right? Let's play. It's going to bottoms. And again, here is the manual easing option. You can select this keyframes and you can move them at the beginning if you want to start this animation at the beginning, right? Here is plus icon. By clicking on this plus icon, you can add expression and script command, script file. And for example, I want to add effect. Just click on it, and here I will type deep glow, search the effect, then type its name. And you can also change its icon from here, and here you can search icon, different kind of icon. After that, for example, I search here glow. From here select the glow icon, and you can also select the color to make it colorize. After that, now you have this glow icon. Hit OK. In the next time, if you want to use this deep glow, it's very simple. Select your layer, desired layer, and click on it. Now you have glow. And next I want to show you add scriptlet, how to use this add scriptlet. For example, I will go to website from the ChatGPT, and here is the script, animate position in circular. You can also ask to the ChatGPT to write some script for you. Okay, just copy the script and go to back, After Effects, paste it over here and write the name of and click OK. First select the shape, then click on it. Okay, now you have circular motion animation added, and let's play and see. Okay, now you have ready-made animation. By holding Control, click on it, make them smooth. So now let's see. So in this way you can use this section to make your work more faster. And here are some more expressions, you can use them. If you want to learn more motion designing, please check out this Motion Tool Pro video, which is Motion Pro Tool plugin. And if you have any question, please let me know. I will definitely reply that.